Have you noticed your groceries bills or gas prices going up recently? Well, you are not alone. Inflation in the United States or US rose to 2.9% in December, marking the third consecutive monthly increase. In today's video, I will explain you why inflation is rising, how it impacts you, and what the Federal Reserve plans to do about it. So let's dive in. First, let's break down what CPI and inflation really mean. The Consumer Price Index or CPI measures the average change in prices over time for things we buy every day, like food, rent, gas, and even medical care. For example, a gallon of milk cost $3 last December. At 2.9% inflation, it now costs $3.09. A monthly grocery bill, or the second example, a monthly grocery bill of $400 last year would now cost $411.60. While small increases on individual items might seem minor, these add up when applied to your entire budget. And that's exactly what millions of Americans are feeling right now. So why is inflation rising? One of the biggest reasons in energy prices, which jumped by 2.6% in December alone. For context, if you spend $100 on gas in November, that same amount of gas now costs $102.60. Energy cost made up over 40% of last month's inflation increases. But it is not just energy. Other factors include global supply chain disruptions and increased demand for goods. For instance, higher transportation costs for goods like groceries or electronics often get passed on to us, the consumers. The Federal Reserves play a critical role in managing inflation. Over the past few months, they have been cutting interest rates to support the economy. Lower rates make borrowings cheaper, which encourage spending. For example, a $250,000 mortgage with higher rate could cost $1,300 per month, but with rate cuts, it might drop to $1,200 per month. However, with inflation rising, the Fed is likely to pause rate cuts to avoid fueling even more price increase. In fact, traders now expect a 97% chance that Fed will keep rates steady at their next meeting later this month. Now let's talk about what this means for you directly. On the positive side, lower treasury yields have made borrowings cheaper. This is good news if you are considering a mortgage loan or a car loan. Mortgage rates falling from 6.5% to 6.2% could save you thousands over the loan term. But on the flip side, higher energy prices means higher bills. For example, if your was household energy bill was $200 last month, a 2.6% increase means you will now pay $205.20 over a year. That's an additional $62 out of your pocket. And then there is the bigger picture. Rising inflation could complicate President elect Trump's economic plans. Policies like tariff could push prices higher, while his deregulation efforts and increased energy production might help offset inflation in the long term. So, what should you keep an eye on? First, the Federal Reserve's meeting on January 28 29, their decision on interest rate will affect borrowing cost and the economy's direction. Second, monitor energy prices. There are they are a key driver of inflation right now. Finally, pay attention to the Fed's preferred inflation measure, the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, which gives a broader picture of price trends. So, the practical tip is track your spending, lock in fixed rate loans, and shop smart to reduce the impact of inflation on your wallet. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video.